How's it going, y'all? Just want to pop on here this evening, Sunday afternoon, and give you some words of encouragement. Today, we're going to talk about something pretty simple. The Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." The reason that particular verse is what I want to talk about today is because I'm going through that period of time in life, that I kind of call a sideways kind of move. It feels like, things are just kind of blasé, no real advancement in any direction. I get that way sometimes, and then there are, life's a roller coaster. So there are periods of time when you're moving forward, things are clicking, and then there's time when you kind of coast, and then there's times when, it kind of falls down a little bit. So, it's when I have those periods of time that I have to sit back and just ask myself, what are my issues? Where am I missing it here? And, God's been trying to do a work in my life for the last few years about being disciplined about things. I'm overly ambitious. I got a million things going on. I'm an Enneagram 7, so it's always a new idea. There's never enough time to do anything all the things I want to do. There is a sense of futility that I can't grasp and get a handle on all the things I want to do and assign the right kind of priority to them, and then figure out, okay, how am I going to make a dent in this stuff? And it's kind of the same old thing's been going on with me for a few years. So Psalm 37:4 comes to mind about taking delight in the Lord, and He will give me the desires of my heart. I definitely take delight in the Lord. So I got that part of it figured out. Him giving me the desires of my heart. That is a personal, introspective situation. Because in a moment of rest, I try to even figure out what those desires of my heart are. And nothing comes to mind, which points me to the problem. Typically, I'm just so busy going through my days and going through my weeks, clicking off the daily tasks, that sort of thing, that there's no real evaluation of what it is that I'm even trying to accomplish. So that kind of puts me at a crossroads, and I'm like going, okay, yeah, God's going to give me the desires of my heart, but what are they? What are the desires of my heart? That takes some time, that takes some study, that takes some discipline, that takes some prioritization, that kind of puts it all back to square one of, what is it that I'm going to do here? And so right now, I am desiring to become more disciplined. So the desire of my heart is to become more disciplined. And these desires change, They move around. They're different desires for different times and different seasons and all that. So right now it's a season of, okay, I need more discipline. And I've got the tools in place to, make myself more disciplined. And I just haven't found the energy to commit to it. So it's kind of on me at this stage. I do have a vision occasionally of God standing in the corner with his arms folded, looking at me, tapping his foot. In essence, saying, you need to get on with it. And the words that I hear him say are this: Mike Mixon, time doesn't mean anything to me, but it's very, very important to you. So in this time of sideways movement and overall trying to figure out what it is that God's got going on and what he wants me to do, Psalm 37:4 tells me he wants to give me the desires of my heart, but it's up to me to pinpoint what that is. He's not going to tell me what it is. He's not going to do it for me. It's up to me to determine what are the desires of my heart. And then that kind of pushes you forward into the next stage of seeing those desires of your heart come into reality. So I'll leave you with that one, Psalm 37:4. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Something to think about. What's your role in that? Your role in that is to identify what the desires of your heart are. See you.